My dad is Keith Hamilton. Played in the NFL for 12 years with the New York Giants. My dad played defensive tackle. When I talk to a lot of people who saw him play, or when I've had the opportunity to talk to coaches who've coached my dad, they all say the same thing. He's a real blue-collar guy, real physical. He's the epitome of what a defensive lineman's supposed to be. When you're younger and you have a dad who's a professional football player, you kind of automatically just want to do the same exact thing that he does, Especially when you get to go to the games, you get to see all the people who come to the games, you get to see everything that comes with it. But when you're younger, you don't understand exactly what it takes to get there. And as a kid, it was one of those things where I said it, but I really didn't mean it. You know what I mean? I wanted to play football, I wanted to play in the NFL, but I had no clue at that age what it was really going to take.
I never really pushed Darius towards football. He was like about 11 or 12. I started coaching him up, but just telling him. But when he got to be about 13, 14, that's when the real drilling started. We'd go out in the backyard, we'd be out numerous days just doing step drills and hands drills.
And just looking at my dad like, why are we doing this? Like, there's so many other things I want to do. There's video games I want to play, there's friends I want to hang out with. And my dad's always had this famous quote. He used to say to me all the time, you can do what you want when you get there. When you make it, you can do whatever you want, but you have to make it first.
If you're gonna do this, and you wanna do it on the college level, you gotta start taking stuff a lot more serious. And from that point on, he started to get it. He started to buy into the program, because the results are evident.
Nowhere to go. Tackled at the line by Darius Hamilton.
I've got people who still say, you may not ever be the player that your dad was, but I've got a lot of time to prove you wrong. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about what lies ahead.
The program really took a loss this year when Darius wasn't going to be available to play for us on defense. Darius is one of the better players in this conference and really one of the better leaders on our football team.
They're letting the whole team down. You know that? Sean? You know how close you are to letting everybody down here? You can try to act like you don't hear me, but I know you hear me. It was a sad day. I kind of tried to fight it as much as I could. Tried to fight it from that being the decision made. Obviously took the first game off, took the second game off. My body was feeling a little bit better, but it would go and gradually come back, go and gradually come back. And if I could be out there, I would, but unfortunately I can't. And it sucks, it sucks. In my head, this was the biggest year, it was my senior year. Just to have a setback like this, man, it really tries your faith, what you believe in and how you handle situations, because as a leader, you can't be down. You got a lot of people looking up to you. All right, Cam, so you ready today? You bringing that juice? It's definitely been a learning process. Come on, Seb. Come on, Seb. Because it's one thing to be a leader while you're on the field, but it's a whole nother thing to be a leader on the sidelines. Good job, baby.
It's really a testament to how strong his personality is. Nobody in our locker room gets more respect from the rest of the team than Darius Hamilton.
That's all on you, yo. Make a decision. Make a decision. You want to be great or not?
It's really important, for Darius as one of our upperclassmen, one of our captains, to still stay engaged with what's going on the field.
Good job, John.
It's a great example for the younger players in the program who may have to go through this themselves someday.
When are you going to become a better open field tackler? It's all about your play. Don't put it on nobody else. You start pointing the finger, you ain't no good. You got to show them that you're still here. You know what I mean? You got to show them that you love them. It's not up to nobody else but you. Make a decision. I think when you look at me, they probably figure, Darius isn't giving up on the season. He's not playing. There's no way I can give up. Good job, Q! I tell them every time I step in that huddle, anytime I get to break it down on that field and get them a little hype, I would give my life to be out there with them. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4.